Hello and welcome to another post, and in this post I am going to speak on issue of sweat equity shares. Now what are sweat equity shares? Sweat equity shares are given to those employees and directors who are connected to the company, whether inside India or outside, who have done a major contribution towards the development and the growth of the company. The type of development is those intellectual developments which have brought a major growth towards the company, for the company. Now, if there has to be a issue of sweat equity shares, it is just like a normal employee benefit. However, because it is connected to equity share, there it is where the compliance related to companies act comes. Not major compliances which needs to be noted and taken care of. However, as we all know, the normal issue of shares, there are certain parameters and points which needs to be noted when you are doing issue of sweat equity shares. Like the one of the major point is that a special resolution has to be passed. So all the existing equity shareholders of the company needs to be made aware of this sweat equity shares. Hence a special resolution has to be passed. In the explanatory statement that goes along with the notice, proper details have to be given as to the number of shares that will be issued under this sweat equity share scheme. The people to whom this shares will be issued, like the details of the list of the employees, the list of the directors, the valuation done as on the date of the issue of the notice, so that for the existing equity shareholders to understand the actual value of the shares and the value at which the shares have been issued to this new employees under this sweat equity shares. So as the existing equity shareholders and this new sweat equity shareholders will be at par, so it will be pari passu, so there will be no difference between the class of equity shares. They are all one class. Now the validity of this special resolution will be only for 12 months, and hence the company needs to complete the full process of this issue of sweat equity within 12 months. That's all for sweat equity. And major 2 points have to be remembered under the Companies Act is that not more than 15% of the paid up total share capital or 5 crore, whichever is high, can be issued under sweat equity in a particular year. And in totality, not more than 26% of the total equity share capital can be issued for this specific class of sweat equity shares. That's all for compliances under sweat equity shares. Thank you.